This is a video recording of the infrastructural facilities at Edify World School, Dehradun. We are at the entrance of the school where we have green hedges on either side and details of the school which makes it unique and different. Care has been taken to make the entrance attractive and environment friendly. Nowadays, sanitization and check for fever is being done for all entrants to the school by the security guard. The main gate is the only way in and out of the school and provides a safe environment for the students as the security guard keeps check on entry and exit of students, staff, parents and other visitors. As we enter the gate, the boundary wall on the right has rows of trees providing an eco-friendly physical environment. On the left is the administrative block with the counselor room, visitors room, accounts office for fee collection, manager administration office and the washrooms for men and women on the right corner. The boundary wall runs behind the administrative block and continues behind the academic blocks till it meets the playground. The school has a complete boundary wall starting from the main gate on either side of it and encompassing the field. Vacant space which would be used for construction of a huge new academic cum residential block. The present academic blocks and the administrative block as shown. The parking area for visitors is outside the school campus and for school staff and buses inside. The generator allows for availability of power supply throughout the day. Before the hedge is the basketball court and within the hedges is the play area for children with swings, slides, place for commando net for children and seesaw. As we come in, we have the entry to academic block. As you enter the block, the open space with steps is used for assemblies, though there are other spaces near the ground where assemblies are conducted. Apart from the play area for primary, the playground is large enough to provide a 200-meter track and the area in front of the ground will be further extended to encompass 400 meters in near future. Besides, there are separate area for volleyball, outdoor badminton, cricket nets, Burma bridge and commando bridge and basketball. We are now focusing on the laboratories and library. As we climb up the steps to the first floor, we reach the 3 science laboratories, with the first one being the physics laboratory. The laboratory is spaced out and allow for ease movement and working space for different experiments, light, electricity, mechanical, etc. Charts provide useful information on key topics. Stock register is maintained in alphabetical order. The next laboratory is the biology laboratory. Charts, models and skeletal structure enable students to study about human body, animals and plants through visualization. Study of microbes is made possible through slides and use of microscopes. The stock register is maintained by the lab assistant and supervised by the science teacher. Now we enter the chemistry laboratory. There is provision of gas pipeline, water connection, and drainage. Care has been taken to avoid congestion. The room is well ventilated with 4 large windows. The teacher demonstration table will allow the teacher to show an experiment involving chemical or physical changes. The list of all items are neatly recorded in the stock register in alphabetical order. The computer laboratory is spacious with 2 entry points and 2 large windows. A portable smart device, Kian, is available for projection of PPTs, videos, net-related materials, etc. as additional teaching resources for computers. The lab is Wi-Fi enabled and is maintained by our IT executive. The math laboratory is equipped with hand-on activity materials for students till grade 8. Though some concepts can also be used for weak students of secondary classes. Jodo straws, 3D models, integer cubes, etc. all aid in developing basic concept skills for better understanding. This is a huge library area with enough seating space and spreads out of books, magazines and newspapers. The books are organized as per subjects and textbooks are separated out. The stock register and the issue registers are being maintained regularly. The room is well lighted and ventilation is excellent with large windows and 2 entrances. The washrooms are age gender appropriate. The boys' washrooms are urinals, different sizes, and private Western as well as Indian seats with doors. The mirrors are provided on the top of the sinks where students can wash their hands and groom up. The girls' washroom are spacious and has both Indian and Western seats for you. Further mirrors are provided in the wash area. Exhaust fans are fitted in all washrooms. Such washrooms are on each floor of the academic block. The most important fire safety devices are fixed at key positions in the school, checked and verified by the fire department before their issuance of fire NOC. The video shown the availability of hose, fire extinguishers, fire alarm, etc. Now we are going to show some classrooms from each sections of school: primary, middle, secondary and proposed senior secondary. This is our grade 1 classroom with furniture designed as per age. The white and green board allows for the use of markers as well as chalk. Display boards are provided for each classroom. Now we come to another primary class, grade 4. Each classroom has 2 entry points and large windows for ventilation and lighting. The next class is class 8 with furniture changed as per the students. Now individual desk and chair are being used. This is the classroom for the 9th student. The proposed classroom for grade 11 for the next year and the grade 12 for the following year are next. This is the classroom for proposed grade 11 for next year. The grade 12 proposed classroom is this. The finishing for this room will be done once the COVID-19 limitations are over and things become normal. The School Media Center, established with support of iNet Media. This is regularly used by students for news reporting, anchoring, video recording for teachers, interviews of key personalities, webinars, and online PTMs and assignments. This is a unique concept and appreciated by parents. School plans to give opportunity to each and every child and teacher to face the camera confidently and to perform an activity. Activity cum art room is used both for artwork and also for indoor presentation of primary students. The small sport climbing wall gives these children confidence for climbing. The stage allows for individual reactions and singing. The painting on wall and ceiling helps them to identify with manners and etiquette and is an ideal setting for art and painting. The music room is equipped with mainly percussion and string instruments along with electronic instruments, drums, guitar, congos, bongos, synthesizer, Casio, tabla, flute, khanjari, etc. are all available for students to learn and develop their musical talents. The dance room is equipped with a wall mirror and charts. Students love to see themselves performing and thus confidently perform on stage. All students have the opportunity to learn dancing. Infirmary is equipped with medicines and a bed for students to rest. Senior students use this, whereas grade 1 and 2 utilize the bed in the art room and closed space to rest under direct supervision. Table tennis is conducted in the spacious corridor during games time, and chess, carom, etc. in classrooms or open spaces.